Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins and unlocking the secrets behind one of the most intriguing pieces in British numismatic history, the 1938 British one-penny coin. But this isn't just any old penny. The coin we're talking about today is valued at an astonishing $8 million. That's right, $8 million for a single penny. What makes this coin so special, and how has it captivated collectors worldwide? Stay tuned as we unravel the mystery step by step and discover why this humble coin could be the crown jewel of any collection. And if you're passionate about the stories behind rare coins, make sure to subscribe to Coin Value Guide, where we bring you the most exciting tales from the world of currency. Let's begin at the very heart of our story, the British one-penny coin from 1938. At first glance, it might seem like a simple copper coin, a relic from the days when King George VI reigned over the United Kingdom. But as we peel back the layers, we uncover a tale of rarity, intrigue, and astronomical value. First, let's set the stage. The world in 1938 was a place on the brink of immense change. The United Kingdom, still recovering from the Great Depression, was navigating the uncertain waters of pre-World War II Europe. In the halls of the Royal Mint, a decision was made that would echo through the decades: the production of a new penny, bearing the portrait of King George VI, who had ascended to the throne only 2 years earlier. On the reverse, Britannia sat, steadfast as ever, a symbol of British resilience. But here's where the story takes its first twist. Unlike the millions of pennies usually minted each year, the 1938 penny was never officially released for circulation. In fact, only a handful were ever struck, and most were intended as test pieces or presentation coins for museum collections and mint archives. Why was this the case? The answer lies in the economics of the time. There was already an abundant supply of pennies in circulation, and with demand low, the mint decided to hold off on full-scale production. But a few coins did slip through the cracks. These rare 1938 pennies became instant curiosities in the numismatic community, their existence whispered about among collectors and historians. They were never meant for the public, making them one of the rarest modern British coins in existence. Now imagine holding one of these coins in your hand, a piece of history that was never supposed to exist outside the walls of the Royal Mint. That alone would make it precious, but the story doesn't end there. Let's talk about value. The average collector's penny from the mid-20th century might fetch a few pounds or dollars, perhaps more if it's in pristine condition. But the 1938 British one penny, with so few examples known, is in a league of its own. Over the years, numismatists have tracked the appearances of these coins at auctions and in private collections, and each time, the price climbs higher. The most recent sale shattered records, with one example fetching an unbelievable $8 million. Why such a staggering sum? Rarity, desirability, and the mystique surrounding its origins all play a role. Let's break down the factors that contribute to this coin's breathtaking value. First, rarity. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is king. The fewer the examples, the higher the demand. The 1938 penny is estimated to exist in quantities you can count on one hand. Compare that to the millions of pennies produced in other years, and you can see why collectors are willing to pay a premium. Second, historical significance. This coin represents a unique moment in British history, a transitional period marked by uncertainty and change. Coins from such eras often become touchstones for collectors seeking tangible connections to the past. Third, condition. The known examples of the 1938 penny are typically in mint or near mint condition, having been preserved in archives or private collections rather than circulated among the public. High-grade coins always command higher prices, and in the case of the 1938 penny, it's the perfect storm: extreme rarity, historical significance, and exceptional preservation. But let's dig even deeper. What about the stories behind the collectors who chase after these legendary coins? Numismatics isn't just about objects, it's about the people who dedicate their lives to uncovering hidden treasures. The 1938 penny is known to have been the obsession of several renowned collectors, each one determined to add this elusive piece to their collection. Bidding battles at auction have become legendary, with fortunes exchanged in mere moments as the gavel falls. And what about the role of museums and institutions? The British Museum and the Royal Mint Museum both possess examples of the 1938 penny, carefully guarded and displayed as part of their national heritage collections. For the public, catching a glimpse of this coin can feel like witnessing the crown jewels, an event to be remembered for a lifetime. Now you might be wondering, what makes this coin so different from other rare coins? Let's put its rarity into perspective. Other valuable British pennies, like the 1933 penny, are also renowned for their scarcity. But the 1938 penny stands apart because of its unique backstory. Minted during a time of transition, never intended for circulation, and surviving only through a series of fortunate accidents and careful stewardship. Let's take a moment to appreciate the artistry of the coin itself. On the obverse, the regal profile of King George VI is rendered in exquisite detail, a symbol of continuity during uncertain times. The reverse features Britannia, helmeted and seated beside her shield holding a trident, a powerful image that has graced British coinage for centuries. The craftsmanship is impeccable, reflecting the Royal Mint's commitment to quality even in times of austerity. But the story of the 1938 penny isn't just about its past. It's also about the future of coin collecting. As the world moves increasingly towards digital transactions and cashless economies, physical coins become ever more precious as artifacts of our shared history. Collectors know that the value of such coins isn't just measured in dollars or pounds, but in the stories they carry and the mysteries they represent. Let's explore the wider world of valuable pennies and numismatic treasures. Across the globe, coins with similar stories of rarity and intrigue have captured the imagination of collectors. The American 1943 copper penny, the Australian 1930 penny, and the Indian 1911 pig rupee are all examples of coins whose value has been driven sky-high by a combination of rarity, historical significance, and collector demand. These coins remind us that every piece of currency has a story, and sometimes, the most unassuming objects can become the most coveted. So, how can you get started in the world of coin collecting? The journey begins with curiosity, the desire to learn more about the objects that pass through our hands every day. Start by researching the coins from your own country and era. Look for mint marks, errors, and unusual dates. Join local coin clubs, visit exhibitions, and connect with fellow enthusiasts. The world of numismatics is vast, and there's always something new to discover. But remember, not every rare coin will fetch millions at auction. The true value of coin collecting lies in the stories, the history, and the connections you make along the way. Whether you're hunting for a 1938 penny or simply marveling at the coins in your own pocket, each piece tells a part of humanity's ongoing story. As we reach the end of our exploration, let's reflect on the journey of the 1938 British one penny. From the quiet halls of the Royal Mint to the heated atmosphere of the auction room, this coin has traveled through time and across continents, collecting stories with every step. Its value isn't just in the metal it's made from, but in the dreams and aspirations of those who seek it. If you've been captivated by the tale of the $8 million penny, imagine the countless other stories waiting to be discovered in the world of coin collecting. This is just the beginning. Every coin has a secret, every collection a hidden gem. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey into the heart of numismatic history. If you want to learn more about rare coins, uncover hidden treasures, and become a part of a passionate community of collectors, don't forget to subscribe to Coin Value Guide. We're here to guide you through the world of valuable currency, one story at a time. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll come across a coin in your collection that changes everything. A coin with a story as remarkable as the 1938 British one penny. Until then, keep searching, keep learning, and remember, every great discovery starts with a single coin.